Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on that view button, and if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. Today I wanted to do something a little different from my usual videos, and as you all can tell, I've been trying to shake it up a little bit and try to stay away from just the eyeshadow looks all the time. But I know that a lot of the time people come to these videos to learn something, to see something, and probably get something new to try out with regards to their own makeup. So if you want to see what we're up to today, please stay tuned. Okay guys, so as the name of the video would have given away, today I wanted to work on my base, as in the foundation, how I lay my foundation or my preps for my foundation, because when you're doing makeup, a lot of time people just focus on the eyeshadow, but if the base of your foundation is not looking good, your overall makeup is not gonna look good and it's not gonna last. And I find that over my makeup journey, that has been the hardest part for me, to find a perfect foundation and base routine to make sure that I have that flawless, long-lasting makeup wear. So what I wanted to start off with was, of course, moisturizing. I would have already washed my face and done my normal toning with my rose water, but I found that of late my skin is very dry. I don't know what's the cause of it, because I always consider myself as having oily skin, but I found that I don't know if it's because I don't moisturize as much as I should, or if it's just the weather, as well as age could be a factor as well. My face has gotten very, very dry. So what I am doing to start off is use my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I've grown to really love this moisturizer because, again, I always consider myself as having oily skin, so moisturizer is something that you will try to stay away from because you always feel that it will cause your skin to get oilier faster. But this moisturizer, it settles into your skin and kind of absorbs into your skin so that your skin will be softer, but it's not going to look greasy or feel greasy. So I did my brows using my L.a Colour, brow pencil in dark brown, which I've been loving for the past couple of weeks. Again, I always mention this is just $10 in JD's Mall, Harris, Pennywise, any one of those places you go, you're going to find it for about $10. And I use my normal L.a Girl concealer just to clean up the brows in Fawn and Beautiful browns. And again, you guys know how I do my brows. I would have done a video some time ago which I would try to link, and if not, you would find it in my video upload list. So now I'm going to do my eyeshadow really quickly and come back to get back to the base of the makeup. Okay guys, so my eye look is done, and boy was it a struggle bus. If you guys want to see how I would have done this look, it will be out in I don't know if it's a video before this or a video after this, but it will be out. So now we're going to prime. Today for primer, what I'm going to use is my e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. Now again, remember today I'm not doing my actual foundation routine. I'm trying to perfect it. So I'll be using things that I may not necessarily use, but it's really just to see how the outcome would be and if it will make it better, if it will make it not better, so I'll know what to try next. So I'm using the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. It is supposed to be a brightening primer. I'm going to put a couple of pumps and smooth it all over my face. Remember, I would have already moisturized. I'm not sure if this is a mattifying primer, but the foundation that I am using is a very matte foundation. Today I'm using the L.a Girl, and it's very matte. So I don't mind if I use a foundation that is not too mattifying, because I don't want my skin to be extra dry, especially seeing that it's already feeling very dry. So what I'm going to do next is something that I saw Aina, as well as a lot of new YouTubers doing this. After you put the primer, what I see them do is actually powder the face. To do the powdering, I am using my Fenty Beauty powder in Nutmeg. and this is just to set the primer itself. And this shade is not a shade that I usually use on my face, so because I am using it just to set the primer and it's going under my foundation, I don't think it should be that much of an issue, because the powder itself, based on what I've heard a lot of people say, it's very fine and smoothing, as well as it is mattifying. So this is just to set the primer and give it like an extra level of protection to help the makeup last longer. So I'm gonna go in now with my foundation and I'm going to smooth it all over my face just to give it more coverage. And because sometimes the stippling brush as well as the sponge tends to soak up a lot of product, so I'm going to be using this to place the product on my face first before I smooth it out. And when you're using the brush, you kind of press in the foundation rather than brush it, and that's really to get it to absorb into the skin and give it a more flawless appearance, as well as you wouldn't be seeing the brush strokes all over your face. You guys know that I also like to go in with my damp sponge, and to me this gives a more airbrush look of the foundation, as well as if there were any of the brush strokes, it will kind of blend it in. So for concealer today, I am testing out the L.A Girl Pro concealer in Suede. You guys would have seen when I purchased this last week. It has more of a golden orangish undertone than the fawn and the other one that I usually use. I can't remember what's the shade right now. So I want to test it out to see just what look I will get overall with the makeup, and if I would prefer this or to go back to the ones that I am accustomed with. So I'm just going to put this on all the areas that I would usually want to highlight on my face, which is under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, as well as around my mouth. To help blend it out, I'm going to put a little bit of toast, which is closer to my complexion, and that's really just to make sure that it blends into the rest of my face a little better. And I'm just going to put it here under my eyes, and then I'm going to blend. So what I'm doing, I'm starting here and kind of patting it into the skin and go out, because I don't want the darker part to go too much on the lighter part. So I'm starting there and I'm pressing it out. I'm not dragging it, I'm just pressing it. And as I come closer to the end, I kind of try to blend it in and swoop it out a bit. Alright, so I find it has a kind of orange look, but we don't use it already, and we'll just see how it looks at the overall end. But to contour, I am using my L.A Girl Pro concealer in Mahogany, and I'm just using it on the areas that I want to create a shadow. So I have a sample size Laura Mercier translucent powder. Honestly, I've never tried it because I wanted to try to keep it to use only on special occasions, and I ain't got that on special occasions. But I think I'm gonna try it today just to see the effect of it, as well as if I think it works better in the total look of the face or not. I'm just taking a little bit and patting it under my eyes, and I think I'm just really gonna use it under my eyes and like around my nose. You know what? I'll just use it in all the areas that I normally use the setting powder. So as I wait for my other lash glue to dry, I'm gonna go in with blush, and I'm using my Note number 5 Desert Rose, which I always use. It's actually my favorite, and I always remember when I had initially gotten this from my BoxyCharm, I looked at it and I'm like, this shade will never look good on my skin. And look at me now. Look at me now. So I'm just gonna go in with this just to warm up my skin. And for highlight, I am using my Fenty Hustla Baby, which is broken, but I love it still. Okay guys, so my face is complete, and I'm just gonna end it off with a little bit of my Sasha Fix It spray, which is supposed to set the makeup. I mean, honestly, I don't really see the big hype with setting spray, at least with the ones that I've tried. I don't know if it's because I need to try a better one. I really want to get my hands on the Morphe and try it, but I'm still gonna set my face anyway, because the only thing that I think it does is kind of melt the makeup into your face. In terms of extending the wear time, I ain't sure if I buy into it. So I'm just gonna spray it, and I'm putting it really far from my face because the spritz on this is kind of hard. And I'm just gonna let it dry in. And basically this is the end result, guys, with my overall look. But you guys know that the whole purpose of this video would have been to focus on the face and the foundation, and I think it looks really good. Even though the foundation itself, the L.A Girl, is a bit bright for me, I really love that foundation. It goes on so flawless, and it is so affordable. I just really think I need to find my shade, but with everything that I would have used on my face to go with it, I think that the overall look is really, really beautiful. If you guys like these types of videos, please let me know in the comments so I will know to continue with these types. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys want to see the look itself, again, I would have done that video separately, so you all could look for it either before or after this video. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.